Big O Tires of Evanston, Wyoming presents the Utah High School Activities Association 1A Girls Basketball State Championship Tournament at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah, and online at kadqradio.com, at live.ksl.com, and at watchit.deseretnews.com. Today's games are also brought to you by Cook Brothers Broadcasting and Deseret Digital Media. We hope you enjoy this presentation of Utah High School Girls Basketball.
Back at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah, at the Utah 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament, and we welcome you along. This is the 5th and 7th place game, I believe. The winner takes 5th place. The loser takes 7th place here at the State Basketball Tournament. It's going to be Whitehorse and Wayne. Action to come. We'll take another timeout. This is the Big O Tires of Evanston, Wyoming presentation of the Utah 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament from the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah.
Think about your vehicle. Each time you drive it, you get in, buckle your seatbelt, and push the gas pedal. Does the steering feel loose? Does your front end rattle? If the answer is yes, stop in at Big O Tires of Evanston today and let the team you trust check your front end. It's a simple step to keep you safe when operating your vehicle. Stop in today. Big O Tires, the team you trust. 607 Cheyenne Drive, Evanston.
What makes us stand out from our competition? Knowledge. Certified technicians with the proper state-of-the-art diagnostic and repair equipment. Quality. Genuine AC Delco and quality GM parts. And what makes us stand out from our competition is you, our customers. Intelligent people who know a good deal and quality work when they see it.
We're Castle Rock.
Outstanding.
Not knowing where to shop can give people a headache. Don't worry, your hometown grocer in Wayne County has it all. Fresh produce, outstanding meat selections, full-service deli, and full line of health and beauty. Royals Foodtown in Loa is your one-stop market. They have all your hunting and fishing goods. Royals Foodtown also serves homemade Mexican food every Saturday. Avoid the headache. Come into your hometown grocer. Royals Foodtown in Loa.
Get to the starting lineups and the opening tap as the Whitehorse Lady Raiders take on the Wayne Lady Badgers. There's the first starter for Wayne. Sarah Taylor will start. Allett will start. This is Maggie Allett. And then Callie Pay is the third starter. The fourth starter is going to be Hannah Allett. And the fifth starter, Rebecca Rasmussen. Allett, Taylor, and Pay to start for the Wayne Lady Badgers. Now for Whitehorse. Here's Rochelle Filfred. Michaela Mitchell to start, the second starter at a forward. Here's the big gal, Revelia Filfred. There's Christy Dixon. Thomasina Yellowman, Filford Dixon, and Mitchell all starting for the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. Lady Raiders and Lady Badgers here this afternoon. The Lady Raiders come in the tournament at 8-8, and the Wayne Lady Badgers come in tournament play at 16-5. Pay to jump center with Filfred. Shot up on the jump ball's controlled by the Lady Badgers of Wayne. Up top is going to be Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen works the bounce pass over to Allett. There's Allett with the shot up and good. Hannah Allett for two for the Lady Badgers. Hannah Allett gets the first 2 points for the Lady Badgers. Here's a little pressure shown and a timeout already called by Whitehorse. They didn't handle that pressure too well, so we'll take the timeout. 7:38 to go. First quarter, a 3-0 lead for the Lady Badgers of Wayne. This is the Big O Tire of Evanston, Wyoming presentation of the Utah 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament from the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah.
They may be last year's models, but they're still brand new vehicles. And now you can save big on the 2013s that are left on the lot at Cowboy Motor Company. Save over $9,000 on a Ram 2500 SLT Crew Cummins diesel. Save over $5,500 on a Durango RT and over $9,000 on a Chrysler 300C John Barbados. Restrictions apply. Cowboy Motor Company has millions of dollars in financing for all types of credit. They may be last year's models, but they're still brand new vehicles at Cowboy Motor Company in Evanston.
Back to the action we go, and here come the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. They lose it out of bounds, and it's going to go right back to the Wayne Lady Badgers. Here the Lady Badgers going right back to work. The inbounds pass by Maggie Owlett. And up the floor comes Rebecca Rasmussen. Shot up good underneath on the right side baseline. Taylor gets the deuce for the Lady Badgers. A 5-0 lead now for the Lady Badgers over the Whitehorse Lady Raiders, and the Lady Badgers going right back to work. Rasmussen to Owlett. Owlett right back out top. Owlett to Rasmussen. Rasmussen shot up good for 2, just inside the line. Hannah Owlett with 3, Rebecca Rasmussen with 2, and Sarah Taylor with 2 for a 7-0 lead for the Lady Badgers of Wayne. Jump ball is going to be called, and the Lady Raiders will have possession of the basketball. Lady Raiders have Whitehorse on the inbounds play. She loses it off her foot, and it's picked up by the Lady Badgers. Lady Badgers going right back to work with Rasmussen. Stolen away. Dixon will bring it up the floor. Dixon works at the free throw line. The pass down low. Shot up by Whitehorse, not going to go. And the rebound's going to come down to Pay, and it's going to be cleared out. And Owlett with the basketball right down the right side from Rasmussen. Rasmussen up top for the Lady Badgers. Over now to Maggie Owlett, to Rasmussen, back to Owlett. Down low to Taylor. Taken away, and a whistle. Foul's going to be called, and it's going to be to Filfred. Filfred picks up the personal foul. That'll be her first. Lady Badgers going right back to work with Owlett. Hannah Owlett with the basketball. Now it's going to go back across court to the other Owlett, Maggie. And the rebound is going to come down, and Dixon with the basketball streaks down the right side. Shot up, not going to go there for a yellow man. And a whistle on the foul. Down here on the other end, and going to the free throw line is going to be Rochelle Filfred. Filfred picks up the ball, shoots it up on the way and good from the free throw line. 7-1 now the score for the Lady Badgers of Wayne, and Filfred with another shot. It's up and good. She goes 2 for 2. 7-2 now for the Lady Badgers, and they'll come up the floor with Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen tops the key now for the Lady Badgers. She'll terminate, go over to Hannah Owlett. Down low to Taylor, not going to go. It's going to go out of bounds and right back to the Lady Raiders of Whitehorse. Dixon on the inbounds play for the Lady Raiders. She'll bring it up the floor and split the defense, get it across the timeline, pass to herself and have it taken away by Owlett. Owlett to Rasmussen. Shot up good for Rasmussen. Rasmussen with 4. 9-2 now down at the other end. It's going to be blocked away and a whistle. And it's going to go out of bounds and right back to the Lady Raiders. Callie Pay knocks it away on a hustling defensive play. Lady Raiders with the basketball. It's going to go to Dixon. Dixon works the dribble right to left. Working right side outside. Terminates her dribble for the Lady Raiders. Now it's going to go to Filfred. Down low to Filfred. Not going to go. This shot is no good. And here comes Hannah Owlett. Hallett now to Rasmussen for three. No. And the rebound comes down to the Lady Raiders. Dixon works left side outside. Now there's a big three taken. It's not going to go for the Lady Raiders. Whitehorse takes that one. It's going to come down to the other end, and there's going to be a whistle. A foul is going to be called on the Lady Raiders. Filfred picks up the personal foul. Shot in and out, not going to go for Hannah Ellett. So she's 0 for 1 at the free throw line. She's got 3 of the 9 points. Hit a tray earlier in the quarter. Hannah Ellett right back at the free throw line for the Lady Raiders. It's up on the way. That one, she nothing but swishes it. She went 1 for 2. She's got 4. 10-2 the lead now, and a little pressure put on by the Lady Badgers of Wayne. And going to the free throw line now after their foul is going to be Rebecca Rasmussen. Rebecca Rasmussen at the free throw line. Filfred with the personal foul. That's Rochelle. And Rebecca Rasmussen hits the free throw. Rasmussen with 5 of the 11. 11-2 now for the Lady Badgers. Shot up on the way and good for Rebecca Rasmussen. She's 2 for 2 at the free throw line with 2 field goals and 6 points. And here come the Lady Raiders in a double dribble, and it's going to go right back to the Lady Badgers of Wayne. And over on the end line is going to be Maggie Ellett into Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen works top the key, left side, right side now. Over to Hannah Ellett. Outside to Taylor. Good! She got the 3. Sarah Taylor nets a 3 for the Lady Badgers. Taylor now with 5. And the Lady Badgers get it back. Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen works over to Hannah Ellett. Ellett now to Pay. Down inside it's going to go to Sarah Taylor. Taylor works near the left side baseline to Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen will travel with it. And it's going to go right back to the Lady Raiders. There's a long bomb thrown down the floor to Filfred. She'll work the dribble into the double team there, and it's going to go back cross court now to Dixon. Dixon with the basketball. Turn around from the left side baseline. Up and in for Christy Dixon. Now the Lady Badgers coming the other way. Ellett with the basketball. Ellett drives the baseline. She puts up a shot. Not going to go. And the rebound comes down and goes right back to the Lady Badgers. And they'll rearm and reload. Pay with the shot. Up off the glass. Not going to go. She gets the rebound. It's up and in. Gets the offensive board. And Callie Pay gets 2. 17-4 now the lead for the Lady Badgers. Here comes Filfred. Now it's going to go up to Dixon. No, it's not going to be Dixon. It's going to be Yellow Man. Now right back to Whitehorse. Whitehorse swings back to Yellow Man on the right side. Down low and out of bounds it's going to go. And it's going to be Lady Badger basketball. 2:46 to go first quarter. A 17-4 lead for the Lady Badgers. Goes off for show Filfred and out of bounds. And the Lady Badgers will get it back with 2:46 to go first quarter. Here's Rebecca Rasmussen will bring it up the floor. Rebecca Rasmussen crosses the timeline. Now it's going to go over to Hannah Ellett. Down low to Pay. Off the glass, not going to go. Pay with the rebound. It's up and in. She gets another offensive board and 2 more points. Callie Pay with 4. 19-4 now the lead for the Wayne Lady Badgers. They throw it away again. Up over the top of Rochelle Filfred. And the Lady Badgers are going right back to work with that 19-4 lead and 2:19 to go first quarter. The inbounds play, and Rebecca Rasmussen brings it up the floor. Rasmussen to Pay. Right back to Allett. Shot not going to go. Pay had the rebound and a whistle and a foul. We'll see who's going to go to the free throw line. Going to the free throw line is going to be Maggie Allett. Allett will have a couple of free throws. Shot up good for Maggie Allett. That's her first point of the ball game. Foul's going to be on Christy Dixon, and Allett will have another free throw. Allett's free throw up on the way and good for Maggie Allett. She's 2 for 2 at the free throw line for her 2 points. Thanks. And here we go. The Lady Raiders come up the floor. And it's going to be a whistle, and it's going to go right back to the Lady Raiders. Dixon now is called out there on the Lady Raiders, but it's a non-shooting foul, so the Lady Raiders get it back. Called on the Lady Badgers. We'll get it straightened here. Now it's going to be picked up. Dickinson, fortunately enough, picks it up for the Lady Raiders and heads down the floor. Now it's taken away. Maggie Allett will come up the floor for the Lady Badgers. Cross court to Hannah Allett. Shot up good for Hannah Allett. Allett with 6. 23-4 the lead for the Lady Badgers. Taken away by Hannah Allett again. The layup up and good for Hannah Allett. Allett with 4 quick points here in the quarter. There's going to be a timeout called. 1:18 to go. First quarter, a 25-4 lead for the Wayne Lady Badgers over the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. This is the Big O Tires of Evanston, Wyoming presentation of the Utah 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament from the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah.
This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Whitehorse High School Lady Raider boosters.
Montezuma Well Service. For all vacuum, winch trucks, and roustabout services, call the team at Montezuma Well Services.
The Whitehorse High School staff, helping our students strive for excellence in all they do. Whitehorse High School.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air. This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Wayne High School Lady Badger boosters. Brian's Auto Parts and Service, a Napa Auto Parts and Auto Care Center for all of your car's needs. Brian's Auto Parts and Service, 233 South Main in Loa.
Cache Valley Bank in Loa, with a tradition of helping. Cache Valley Bank.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
Here come the Lady Raiders up the floor. Handling the basketball is Benally. Shot up and good. Lido with the deuce for the Lady Raiders. As we've got 53 seconds, there's Pace. Shot not going to go. She gets the offensive board. It's not going to go again. And out of bounds it's going to go. And right back to the Lady Badgers. Down there hustling for the Lady Raiders was Whitehorse. Michelle Filfred right back into the lineup. The bounce pass goes in. Shot up. Not going to go out there for Taylor. Taylor gets the offensive board, knocks it outside to Ellett. Taylor puts up a shot and a whistle on the foul, and she'll be getting free throws as she got knocked in the shoulder. 38 seconds to go, first quarter. 25-6 the lead for the Lady Badgers of Wayne. Shot up on the way, no good for Taylor. Sarah Taylor with 5. She's 0 for 1 at the free throw line. Her second free throw is on the way. Shot up good for Sarah Taylor. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 6 points. 26-6 the lead for the Wayne Lady Badgers. Here's Filford. Shot up on the way. Not going to go out there by Benally. Ball's going to come down. Well, it's not saved out of bounds, but over there hustling was Hannah Allett for the Wayne Lady Badgers. The Lady Raiders get the basketball back. They'll go out top. Shot up. Good. Whitehorse gets the tray for the Lady Raiders. And we work in the quarter. Pay gets one down at the other end. And Whitehorse gets a tray. 28-9 the lead for the Wayne Lady Badgers as we wrap up the first quarter. And the Whitehorse Lady Raiders 8 will take a timeout. Let's take this opportunity to invite you to watch online at kadqradio.com, live.ksl.com, watchit.deseretnews.com.
Throughout our lives, there are times we may need skilled rehabilitation and nursing care or home health and hospice care. Rocky Mountain Care has been providing these services since 1990. Our skilled staff and specialized programs will meet your loved one's needs. Our staff is dedicated to a high-quality outcome for each of our patients and residents. When you or someone you love needs these professional services, think of Rocky Mountain Care. Simply the best care. www.rmcare.com.
Going back to second quarter action, the Wayne Lady Badgers up over the Whitehorse Lady Raiders, 28-9. Lady Raiders get the opportunity to get the first possession here of the second quarter, partially blocked, and Rebecca Rasmussen comes down with it. And an outlet now to Sarah Taylor. Taylor turnaround jumper is up and good for Sarah Taylor. Here come the Lady Raiders. Shot up for Whitehorse, good. And she's got an opportunity here for a 4-point play. Wow. She jumped the tray, and she'll be going to the free throw line. Yet Whitehorse with 2 3-pointers. She has an opportunity to complete the 4-point play. Don't see that too often, maybe 3 times on the season for this guy. Yet Whitehorse at the free throw line. Rebecca Rasmussen picks up the foul. And Fayette Whitehorse goes to the free throw line. It's up, on the way, and good. Fayette Whitehorse picks up the 4-point play. Got a tray and a free throw. 30-13 for the Lady Badgers. Taylor up top to Rasmussen. Rasmussen over to Ellett. Partially knocked around, but Sarah Taylor with the basketball now right back to Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen's shot's not going to go. Hannah Ellett with the rebound. Bounce pass into Pay. Pay shot not going to go, and it's going to go to the Lady Badgers. They'll come up the floor with Dixon. Dixon streaks down that right side, brings it up across the timeline. She'll dribble in the midcourt area, now give it up over to Whitehorse. Now it's going to go outside to Dixon. Shot bounces in just for 2. Dixon gets the deuce. And Whitehorse making a little bit of a comeback here in the second quarter. 30-15 the lead for the Lady Badgers. There's Taylor for 3. Not going to go. Long rebound comes down to the Lady Raiders. Dixon to Whitehorse. And it's going to go out of bounds, knocked back in by Pay, and here come the Lady Badgers the other way. Shot up, good for Hannah Ellett for the Lady Badgers. Ellett with 10. 32-15 the lead for the Lady Badgers, and here come the Lady Raiders. 1 for 3, drained from the outside. Whitehorse gets it to go down for the Lady Raiders. That's her first points of the ball game. Here's Hannah Ellett, shot not going to go. Pay with the offensive board, up and in for Callie Pay of the Lady Badgers. 34-18 the lead for the Lady Badgers. Dixon, Yellow Horse, good. Oh, Filfred gets that one. And they got to slow things down, so a timeout's going to be called as Rochelle Filfred picks up a tray. So we'll take a timeout. 5:25 to go here in the second quarter, 34-21 for the Wayne Lady Badgers. This is the Big O Tire of Evanston, Wyoming presentation of the Utah 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament from the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah.
This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Wayne High School Lady Badger Boosters.
M&D Auto Parts and Repair, 24-hour towing, Goodyear tires, all types of repair, foreign, domestic, and farm equipment. M&D Auto Parts and Repair.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
So far in the quarter, the Lady Raiders have outscored the Lady Badgers 12-6. 5:25 to go. Second quarter, 34-21 for the Wayne Lady Badgers. And coming out of the timeout, well, now there's an official over at the scorer's table wanting clarification on one thing or another. The Lady Badgers will have the opportunity out of the timeout. They've got the 34-21 lead with 5:25 to go, second quarter. The official just wants some clarification, I believe, over there at the scorer's table. Now he's ready to go.
The possession arrow will be favoring Wayne on the next jump ball for the quarter.
Pass in from Allett, now to Rasmussen. Rasmussen brings it up the floor. Rasmussen top key over to Allett, right back to Rasmussen. Hannah Allett now with the basketball, right side, left side, over to Rasmussen. Oh, overthrows Pay, and it's going to go right back to the Lady Raiders. As I said, coming out of the quarter break, the Lady Raiders have outscored the Lady Badgers 12-6 so far in this second quarter. And here come the Lady Badgers with Christy Dixon. Christy Dixon with the basketball. Outside it's going to go to Filfred. Filfred's shot not going to go. She'll get the offensive board. Shot up for Yellowtail. Yellowman not going to go. And the rebound comes down. And here come the Lady Badgers. Outside it's going to go Allett for three. Good! That's Maggie Allett for three. They figured, hey, if the Lady Raiders can get those three, so could the Lady Badgers. And Maggie Allett hits one down at the other side. They're just launching threes right and left here. It's going to be Dixon getting that last one. And here come the Lady Badgers. There's Taylor up and in along the right side baseline. Sarah Taylor. Taylor with 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Dixon. Dixon will back it out. Dixon works top the key right side on the dribble along the baseline now. Puts up a shot, not going to go. Pay with the rebound. Here come the Lady Badgers. Down the floor to Allett and up over the top. Hannah Allett's not that tall, but she gave it a great effort to try to get control of the basketball. Now on the inbounds play, it's going to be Whitehorse. Whitehorse into Yellowman. Thomasina Yellowman will bring it up the floor for the Lady Raiders of Whitehorse. Bounce pass now goes to Dixon. Dixon top the key right side, right to left on the dribble. Dixon inside, nearly taken away, and a whistle and the foul is going to be called to Hannah Allett. And we've got Filfred draws the foul. It's a non-shooting foul. So the Lady Raiders will have it on the baseline near side, and there to trigger it in is going to be Thomasina Yellowman. Taken away by Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen to the hoop. Oh, not going to go, and the rebound comes down to Dixon. Dixon off with the pass, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. So the Lady Raiders get the basketball. Foul's going to be on Maggie Ellett, her first foul for the Lady Badgers. Here comes Christy Dixon. Dixon up the floor, crosses the timeline, works top of the key. Dixon looks over to the left side. Now they go down inside to Yellowman. It's not going to go. And the rebound comes down to the Lady Badgers, and they'll head up the floor. It's going to be Maggie Ellett to Rasmussen. Rasmussen over to Hannah Ellett. The bounce pass into Sarah Taylor. Taylor works the dribble right back up top to Rebecca Rasmussen. Good for three, Rebecca Rasmussen. She's got 9. 42-23 the lead for the Lady Badgers. And a save back in bounds, but it's going to go right to Dixon. Shot not going to go in and out. There's the offensive board and a whistle and a foul on Callie Pay. So going to the free throw line is going to be Rochelle Filfred. Filfred going to the free throw line for the Lady Raiders. Shot up on the way and good. She's 3 for 3 at the free throw line for the Lady Raiders. Filfred steps right back up there and waits the ball from the official. Now she'll take aim and shoot another free throw. It's up on the way and good. Rochelle Filfred is 4 for 4 at the free throw line with 5 points. There's a big one landed by Sarah Taylor. Taylor gets another deuce. 3 field goals so far in this second quarter. 2:12 to go, 44-25 the lead for the Lady Badgers. Here come the Lady Raiders up the floor. Left side, outside. Now we'll just walk it around. Filfred shot out for 3 is going to be good. Filfred gets it out there for 3, and they're just launching threes all over the place here. Here's Callie Pay. Pay works back out top to Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen's going to be fouled on the drive. And it's going to go right back to the Lady Badgers of Wayne. Maggie Allett on the end line. She'll trigger it in for the Wayne Lady Badgers. It's going to go into Rebecca Rasmussen. Rebecca Rasmussen now works right back over. They go now to Hannah Allett. Hannah Allett, leap and lean or one hand are not going to go from the left side. Rebound's going to come down, and here come the Lady Raiders. It bounces on the top of her head, goes out of bounds, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. It's going to be, I believe, it's going to be the foul on Maggie Ellett. Ellett will pick up her second, and going to the free throw line is Benally. Free throw up on the way, not going to go. She can't hit the front end of the 1-on-1. Pay with the rebound, and here come the Lady Raiders. Taylor. Taylor works the bounce pass to Hannah Allett. Allett now right back to Taylor. And up top to Allett. Cross court to Rasmussen for 3. Nope, off the mark that time. And the rebound's going to come down to the Lady Raiders, and a whistle and a foul as Filfred goes to the floor. Filfred goes to the floor, and they'll walk it down to the other end, and it looks like it's going to be bonus time 1-on-1 for Filfred of the Lady Raiders of Whitehorse. 44-28 the lead for the Lady Badgers with 1:06 to go, second quarter. Shot up and good for Filfred.
Correction, that's number 5,
Rafaela Filfred. Second one up and good. She goes 2 for 2. 14-point lead now for the Lady Badgers at 44-30 with 1 minute to play in the second quarter. There's a big shot for 3. That's Hannah Allett for 3. Now it's going to be taken away by the Lady Badgers again. Shot up, not going to go, and it's going to go out of bounds, and they're giving it right back to the Lady Raiders. As Rebecca Rasmussen gets a little elbow to the forehead. And the inbounds play goes to Whitehorse and down the floor. Filfred can't handle it. And it's going to go right back to the Lady Badgers of Wayne. 39 seconds to go. Lady Badgers lead the Lady Raiders 47-30. Hannah Allett, top of the key, right side outside for Hannah Allett. Now to Sarah Taylor, back to Hannah Allett, to Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen works the dribble, splits the defender, shot up, no, not going to go. Pay with the shot, not going to go. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called. And Callie Pay will get a couple of free throws for the Lady Badgers with 21 seconds to go in the second quarter. Lady Badgers leading it 47-30. Anna Pay at the free throw. Callie Pay shot up and no good for Callie Pay. Callie Pay will have one more for the Lady Badgers of Wayne. It's up off the glass. In and out, no good. The rebound comes down to Rebecca Rasmussen. She gets the offensive board off the glass and good from the right side for Rebecca Rasmussen. She's got 11, 49-30 to lead now for the Lady Badgers of Wayne. And a whistle and a foul. And it looks like it's going to be Christy Dixon going to the free throw line for the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. Dixon steps up to the free throw line. Dixon's free throw up on the way and good. Christy Dixon, 1 for 1 at the free throw line. And she'll have one more. Dixon's second one up on the way and also good. Christy Dixon goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. She's got 9. 49-32 for the Wayne Lady Badgers. There's one outside, not going to go, and Callie Pay knocks it away and out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. On the inbounds play, it's going to go to Filfred. Filfred brings it down the floor, and that's going to wrap up the second quarter, and Dixon caught the pass from Filfred, slinged it backwards up over the top of their head and nearly made it. It rimmed off the front of the rim. That would have been a classic shot if it would have went in. Well, at the half, it's a 49-32 lead for the Wayne Lady Badgers over the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. This is a Big O Tires of Evanston, Wyoming presentation of the Utah 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament from the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah.
This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Whitehorse High School Lady Raider boosters.
Montezuma Well Service. For all vacuum, winch trucks, and roustabout services, call the team at Montezuma Well Services.
The Whitehorse High School staff, helping our students strive for excellence in all they do. Whitehorse High School.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air. This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Wayne High School Lady Badger boosters.
M&D Auto Parts and Repair. 24-hour towing, Goodyear tires, all types of repair, foreign, domestic, and farm equipment. M&D Auto Parts and Repair.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air. This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Whitehorse High School Lady Raider boosters.
Montezuma Well Service. For all vacuum, winch trucks, and roustabout services, call the team at Montezuma Well Services.
The Whitehorse High School staff, helping our students strive for excellence in all they do. Whitehorse High School.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
Not knowing where to shop can give people a headache. Don't worry, your hometown grocer in Wayne County has it all. Fresh produce, outstanding meat selections, full-service deli, and full line of health and beauty. Royals Foodtown in Loa is your one-stop market. They have all your hunting and fishing goods. Royals Foodtown also serves homemade Mexican food every Saturday. Avoid the headache. Come into your hometown grocer. Royals Foodtown in Loa.
We welcome you back. Oh, what a cute little teddy bear. At the half, it's a 49-32 lead for the Wayne Lady Badgers over the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. Looking at the scoring from top to bottom, Whitehorse first. Rochelle Filfred with 7. She went 4 for 4 from the free throw line and hit a three-pointer in that second quarter for her 7 points. Filfred was, 3, 4, 5. She hit a three-pointer and went 2 for 2 from the free throw line for her 5 points. Christy Dixon. Dixon hit a field goal in the first quarter, hit a field goal and a three-pointer and 2 free throws in the second quarter for her 9 points. Fayette Whitehorse, a three-pointer in the first quarter, a three-pointer in the second quarter, went 1 of 2 from the free throw line for her 7 points. Whitehorse looking on down the list, she jumped to three-pointer for her 3 points. And Polito with 2 points for the total of 32. Looking out the scoring for the Wayne Lady Badgers. More hot shot cam people up in the stands. For the Wayne Lady Badgers scoring-wise, Rebecca Rasmussen has 11. She had 2 field goals and went 2 for 2 in the first quarter. She then hit a three-pointer and a field goal in the second quarter. She has 11. Hannah Allett hit a three-pointer, 2 field goals, and went 1 for 2 in the first quarter. Hit a field goal and a three-pointer in the second quarter for her 13 points. Maggie Allett, 2 for 2. 2 for 2 at the free throw line. And she hit a three-pointer for her 5 points. Sarah Taylor with the field goal, a three-pointer, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the first quarter. Sarah Taylor with 3 field goals in the second quarter for her 12 points. And Callie Pay, 2 field goals in the first quarter, a field goal and a free throw for her 9 points. And a 49-32 lead for the Lady Badgers. We'll take a timeout, come right back. We'll have third quarter action and more from the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah. This is the Big O Tires of Evanston, Wyoming, presentation of the Utah 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament.
For over 100 years, Union Telephone has been providing phone service to small communities, places the big guys simply ignored. We were helping our neighbors stay connected to the rest of the country. Times have changed and technology has evolved. Union has been there the entire way. Today, we still keep people connected in more ways and places than ever before. Union Wireless, treating you like a neighbor, not a number.
At Wyoming Dental Specialties, we specialize in orthodontics, endodontics, and oral surgery. Our endodontist is simply a tooth doctor. He performs procedures like root canals. Our orthodontist will straighten your teeth using products like braces and Invisalign. Our oral surgeons deliver specialized treatment, such as dental implants and tooth extractions. So save your time and money, stay local, and come to Wyoming Dental Specialties.
This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Wayne High School Lady Badger Boosters. Brian's Auto Parts and Service, a Napa Auto Parts and Auto Care Center for all of your car's needs. Brian's Auto Parts and Service, 233 South Main in Loa.
Cache Valley Bank in Loa, with a tradition of helping. Cache Valley Bank.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
KADQRadio.com is Southwest Wyoming and Northeast Utah's top website and the best source for local area news, weather, and sports. But that's not all. KADQRadio.com features thousands of photographs of Utah and Wyoming high school events, from speech and drama competitions to local events and activities and much more. Pictures from this tournament will be available for free download within a day or two from now, and we'll have photographs from other Utah and Wyoming state tournaments and championship events as they happen. Check it out today and see what KADQRadio.com has for you.
We welcome you back. A 49-32 lead for the Wayne Lady Badgers. Wayne Lady Badgers got a quick start, but in that second quarter, the Lady Raiders showed a little promise, and the Wayne Lady Badgers played complacent a little bit. 49-32 the lead here at the half for the Wayne Lady Badgers. We'll take a timeout. This is the Big O Tires of Evanston, Wyoming presentation of the Utah 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament from the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah.
Mom's onboard electronic stability control system was giving us some woes. I don't even know what that means. But he does.
You guys are all fixed and ready to go.
Expert care for your car, so you can trust in more than just your tires.
We've got the selection you need and the friendly service you deserve. Come see us today. Big O Tires, Evanston, Wyoming.
Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Not knowing where to shop can give people a headache. Don't worry, your hometown grocer in Wayne County has it all. Fresh produce, outstanding meat selections, full-service deli, and full line of health and beauty. Royals Food Town in Loa is your one-stop market. They have all your hunting and fishing goods. Royals Food Town also serves homemade Mexican food every Saturday. Avoid the headache. Come into your hometown grocer. Royals Food Town in Loa.
Once upon a time, there was a family of frogs. They enjoyed surfing the internet. They found it absolutely riveting. So when their computer croaked, they were hopping mad. They swam down to see Wayne at PC Innovations in Evanston, across from Big O Tire in Frontier Square. Wayne was able to get all of the bugs out of their computer, which they promptly ate. And then our frogs jumped for joy. When you have computer problems, see Wayne at PC Innovations for your very own happy ending. This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Wayne High School Lady Badger Boosters.
M&D Auto Parts and Repair, 24-hour towing, Goodyear tires, all types of repair, foreign, domestic, and farm equipment. M&D Auto Parts and Repair.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
Hannah Allett hits a three-pointer as the third quarter gets underway for the Lady Badgers. And here come the Lady Raiders down the floor. Dixon working against a little bit of pressure. Now she loses the basketball, picks it back up. And Dixon back with the basketball underneath. Shot up on the way and good for Philfred. Philfred gets the deuce there for the Lady Raiders. She has 7, 52-34 the lead, and the Lady Badgers lose the basketball. The Lady Raiders back down the floor. Philfred with the basketball. Philfred on the baseline down low. It's going to go to Rochelle Philfred, out of bounds and right back to the Lady Badgers. Rebecca Rasmussen brings it up the floor. Rasmussen across the timeline. She'll swing it over to Hannah Allett, down low to Taylor. Taylor shot up, not going to go. Back, banged outside, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. Sarah Taylor going to the free throw line. Taylor will shoot 2. Taylor shot up good. Taylor now with 13. She's 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Taylor's next one up and in. She's got 2 of 2, and here come the Lady Raiders the other way. Yellow man to Philfred. Shot not going to go on the rebound to Callie Pay. Pay now to Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen tops the key down to Sarah Taylor. Taylor on the dribble, loses the basketball. It's on the floor, and they're going to call a jump ball.
It's going to be a jump ball.
Arrow in favor of the Lady Raiders. So here's one that's going to be taken away. Oh, and an ill-fated pass out of bounds. Lady Raiders will go right back to work. On the inbounds play is going to be Thomasina Yellowman, taken away there by the Lady Badgers. Up and in for Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen now with 13. 56-34, the lead for the Lady Badgers. It's going to go out of bounds off Filfred.
Number 20, Whitehorse will check in for the...
And right back in, it's going to go to the Badgers. They'll bring it up the floor with Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen across the timeline. Rasmussen down to Hannah Allett. To Maggie Allett, back to Rasmussen, back to Taylor, back to Rasmussen. Thought about a three. Down low, taken away by the Lady Raiders. Now it's going to go right back to the Lady Badgers. Rebecca Rasmussen on the dribble, and it's going to go a foul down inside on the baseline. Team foul to the Lady Raiders. Filfred with the foul. Going to be her fourth. This is Rochelle Filfred. Now Rebecca Rasmussen, left side outside. Up top now to Hannah Allett. Back cross court to Maggie Allett. Rebecca Rasmussen now right back to Allett. Allett puts up a shot, not going to go. Save back in bounds. The save to the wrong team, and here come the Lady Raiders. Lady Raiders up the floor down to Dixon. Christy Dixon with the basketball left side, drives the lane, puts up a shot, not going to go. Partially blocked by Pay, but she stays persistent, gets the offensive board, and gets the 2 points. Dixon for the Lady Raiders. Put that one back up and in. Now Rasmussen. Rasmussen now works to Allett. To Taylor. Shot not going to go. And the offensive board comes down. There's Rasmussen. Shot not going to go. There's Callie Pay. Shot not going to go. Knocked to the floor on the offensive board. And they're going to call a jump ball this time. The Wayne Lady Badgers will get the basketball. 56-36 the lead for the Wayne Lady Badgers over the Whitehorse Lady Raiders with 4:38 to go, third quarter. Nearly halfway through the third quarter. On the end line is going to be Maggie Allett for the Lady Badgers when we get things underway. Maggie Allett inside to Callie Pay, and the long rebound comes out and goes to Taylor from Allett. Back over to Rasmussen. Shot, no, not going to go. Rebound comes down to Maggie Allett, out top to Hannah Allett. Over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen back to Allett. Now over to Maggie Allett. Down low. Going to be knocked away and taken away by the Lady Raiders. Lady Raiders will come down the floor. Here's Dixon. Dixon works left to right on the dribble. Now they go cross court. Cross court to Whitehorse. Right back to Dixon. Dixon works top of the key. Holding the ball now. She'll put it on the floor left to right on the dribble. She'll terminate. Now swing it back over in the corner to Whitehorse. Up and in. Fayette Whitehorse with a couple. That's 9 for Fayette Whitehorse. There's Taylor's shot. Bounces up. Not going to go. Rasmussen tries to put one up. And it's going to go out of play and right back to the Lady Raiders on the foul. Pay with the foul. Whitehorse gives it right to Rasmussen. Shut up and in for Rebecca Rasmussen. Now here come the Lady Raiders down the floor. Dixon shot up with the hook shot, not going to go, and there's going to be a whistle. It's going to go out of bounds. Hit the standard on the end of it, so the Lady Raiders will turn it over, and it's going to go right back to the Lady Badgers. Rebecca Rasmussen will bring it up the floor. Rasmussen Now to Hannah Ellett. Over to Taylor. Back to Hannah Ellett. Cross court to Rebecca Rasmussen. Back to Hannah Ellett for three. Good! She knocked it down from out front. Hannah Ellett. That's her second three-pointer here in the quarter. 61-38 for the Lady Badgers. Taken away. Rebecca Rasmussen knocked it to Hannah Ellett. Back to Rasmussen. Shot not going to go. Rebound comes down to Whitehorse. To Filfred. Down the floor to Dixon. Shot up. No, not going to go. Here come the Lady Badgers the other way. Ellett jumps a 10-footer. No, not going to go. It's going to go to the floor, and who's going to get the basketball? Going to call a jump ball in the arrow in favor of the Lady Raiders of Whitehorse. 2:25 to go, third quarter. 61-38 the lead for the Lady Badgers of Wayne. Saturday afternoon, the basketball. Now taken away by Sarah Taylor. Now to Hannah Ellett. Ellett brings it right back up the floor. Goes right back to Taylor. Taylor now to Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen works the bounce pass back over to Taylor. Down low, shot up on the way. Not going to go, but the offensive and the putback's not going to go either. There's a battle down there for the basketball. Going to the free throw line. It's going to be Caitlin McCoy who checked into the lineup for the Lady Badgers. Caitlin McCoy looks to score from the free throw line. It's up on the way and no good for Caitlin McCoy.
Number 3, Thomasina Yellowman.
Yellowman back into the lineup for Whitehorse. Caitlin McCoy back at the free throw line. She misses the second one and goes 0 for 2, and here come the Lady Raiders, taken away by McCoy. Shot up for Taylor, good. Sarah Taylor for 2. She's got 16 of the 63. 63-38, taken away by the Lady Badgers once again. Here's Rasmussen, shot up and good. Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen was 6 in the quarter. 17 points on the afternoon. And a timeout's going to be called. 1:26 to go, third quarter. The Wayne Lady Badgers 65. The Whitehorse Lady Raiders 38. We'll take this timeout and send this opportunity your way, an invitation. Watch online at kadqradio.com, live.ksl.com, and watchit.deseretnews.com.
This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Wayne High School Lady Badger Boosters. Brian's Auto Parts and Service, a Napa Auto Parts and Auto Care Center for all of your car's needs. Brian's Auto Parts and Service, 233 South Main in Loa.
Cache Valley Bank in Loa, with the tradition of helping. Cache Valley Bank.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
1:26 to go, third quarter. Lady Badgers lead the Lady Raiders 65-38. Lady Badgers coming out of the timeout. They'll have possession of the basketball. And over on the end line is Fayette Whitehorse to trigger it in. She'll go in to Yellowman. Cross court to Whitehorse. Down low, and it's going to miss Rochelle Filfred and go back to the Lady Badgers of Wayne. Rebecca Rasmussen will bring it up the floor. She'll cross the timeline. It's going to go now to Hannah Ellett, back to Rasmussen. Back cross court to Maggie Ellett. Ellett jumps one, good from the left side baseline. Maggie Ellett for 2, she's got 7. 67-38, taken away by Taylor. Taylor now throws it away, and it's going to be picked up by Allett. Allett shot up and good. 69-38 now. We still got a quarter to go. Now it's going to be knocked out of bounds by McCoy.
Last touch by Wayne. It'll be Whitehorse basketball.
Whitehorse will have the basketball over to trigger it in as Benally. It's going to go into Filfred. Shot up, not going to go. And the rebound comes down to Maggie Allett. She goes to Rebecca Rasmussen. Rasmussen loses. Goes to McCoy. To Hannah Allett. Shot not going to go. And the rebound's going to come down. And the Lady Raiders are running with Whitehorse. Shot up. No, not going to go. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Hannah Allett. And right back to the Lady Raiders. 19 seconds to go, third quarter, 69-38 the lead for the Lady Badgers of Wayne. Now they're going to chase it down. And here come the Lady Raiders back up the floor, Whitehorse. Whitehorse works top the key with 8 seconds. Now go to Filfred, shot's not going to go. There's one up and in for Benally. Benally gets it to go down as the buzzer goes off. So Benally scores her first points. 69-40 the lead for the Wayne Lady Badgers. We'll take a timeout. This is the Utah 1A Girls State Tournament from the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah.
Not knowing where to shop can give people a headache. Don't worry, your hometown grocer in Wayne County has it all. Fresh produce, outstanding meat selections, full-service deli, and full line of health and beauty. Royals Foodtown in Loa is your one-stop market. They have all your hunting and fishing goods. Royals Foodtown also serves homemade Mexican food every Saturday. Avoid the headache. Come into your hometown grocer. Royals Foodtown in Loa.
You'd never consider texting here. Don't even think about texting here. Put your cell phone away in the car.
Fourth quarter action's underway. Hannah Allett now works to Maggie Allett, goes inside to McCoy, up and in. Caitlin McCoy with her first two. In that third quarter, the Lady Badgers outscored the Lady Raiders 21-8. Lady Raiders take the ball away from the Lady Badgers. An ill-fated shot goes out of bounds, and the Lady Raiders go back to work. Dixon on the inbounds play. She's get the floor for the Lady Raiders. Dixon top the key. Right side outside to Benally. Right back to Dixon. Dixon left side outside. Oh, puts one up. Not going to go. The long rebound's going to come down to Rebecca Rasmussen. And here come the Lady Badgers. Rasmussen's tripped up. Tripped up there by Benally. Thomasina Yellowman back into the lineup. And the Lady Badgers get the basketball on the inbounds play. It's going to be Sarah Taylor into Rebecca Rasmussen and over to Hannah Allett. Allett now works. Oh, that's Taylor over there. So it was Maggie Allett now going over to Rebecca Rasmussen. Shot's not going to go. Battle for the rebound. It's on the floor and jump ball's called, and it's going right back to the Lady Raiders. 6:57 to go, fourth quarter. 71-40 the lead for the Lady Badgers of Wayne. Here's Filfred for three, up and good. Rochelle Filfred with three. 71-43 now. Here's Callie Pay, turnaround jumper, not going to go. There's Taylor up and in. Sarah Taylor with 18 points. Here comes Dixon. Dixon out to Rochelle Filfred. Not going to go. And the rebound comes down to the Lady Badgers. Hannah Allett Alla works the bounce pass to Pay. Shot not going to go, and the rebound comes down to the Lady Raiders. Fayette Whitehorse with the rebound. Now there's going to be a whistle down at the other end, and a foul is going to be called. That's going to be Hannah Allett. Allett with 2, and Christy Dixon at the free throw line. Free throw up, in and out, no good for Christy Dixon. Dixon 2 of 3 at the free throw line with the 11 points for the Lady Raiders. Dixon's second one up, on the way, no good. She goes 0 for 2. She's 2 of 4 at the free throw line, and here come the Wayne Lady Badgers. Lady Badgers work with the basketball. Here's Taylor. Taylor back up top to Hannah Allett. Cross court to Maggie Allett. Allett on the dribble, puts one up, not going to go. There's Taylor with the rebound and put back. Sarah Taylor for 2. She's got 4 in the quarter and 20 on the afternoon. 5:44 to go, fourth quarter. Left side, outside is up and good by Christy Dixon. Dixon gets 2 more. She's got 13 for the Lady Raiders. McKenna Bryan into the lineup. Now it's going to go over to Taylor. Taylor off the iron, and the rebound's going to come down. Dixon will handle it down the floor for Whitehorse, and it's going to go out of bounds. Unable to catch up with it, Fayette Whitehorse of the Lady Raiders, so it's going to go right back to the Lady Badgers. 5:15 to go, fourth quarter, 75-45. Taylor, Allett, and Pay out of the lineup. That's Maggie Allett. Now here comes Bryan up the floor. She'll terminate. Work it to McCoy. McCoy's shot off the mark, not going to go. And the rebound's going to come down and go to the Lady Badgers. They'll go back out top to McKenna Bryan. Bryan shoots it to Hannah Allett. Back over to Bryan. Down low to McCoy. Picked up there by Allett. Outside shot is in and out. Not going to go. And the rebound comes down and goes right back to the Lady Badgers. Here's Bryan. She loses it on the floor. And they hold on to the basketball, and the jump ball is going to be called, and it's going to go right back to the Lady Badgers. Oh, a foul's going to be called. Whitehorse picks up the personal foul. That's Fayette Whitehorse picking up her first personal foul. Now it's going to be taken away, and here come the Lady Raiders. Dixon down inside to Phil. Red up and in. Wilfred gets the deuce to go down. She's got 9. There's a shot outside. Good for 3. What a shot out there for Chapel. She got the tray to go down. 77-47 down at the other end. Wilfred with the basket. She's got 2 more. Wilfred now with the 11. Osale substitutions, and the last starter going out of the lineup for the Lady Badgers. And a timeout's going to be called. 3:48 to go. 77-49 for the Wayne Lady Badgers over the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. This is the Big O Tires of Evanston, Wyoming presentation of the Utah 1A Girls State Tournament from the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah.
For over 100 years, Union Telephone has been providing phone service to small communities, places the big guys simply ignored. We were helping our neighbors stay connected to the rest of the country. Times have changed and technology has evolved. Union has been there the entire way. Today, we still keep people connected in more ways and places than ever before. Union Wireless, treating you like a neighbor, not a number.
3:48 to go, 77-49 for the Wayne Lady Badgers. Here come the Lady Raiders, jumping a 3. It was Whitehorse, not going to go. Second shot's not going to go after the offensive board. It's on the floor, racked up there, and the shot up, and good. Thomasina Yellowman gets the 2 points. 77-51. Stolen away by the Lady Raiders. Here comes Philfred. Philfred down and out of bounds. It's going to go, and I say it's going to go off the Lady Badgers and right back to the Lady Raiders. Now the pass inside goes to the Lady Raiders. A jump ball is going to be called, and right back to the Lady Badgers. Tegan New will trigger it in for the Lady Badgers. Oh, they're giving it to the Lady Raiders. So the Lady Raiders will have the ball.
Number 1, Rochelle Philfred will check back into the ball game for
Philfred right back into the lineup. 3:10 to go. 77-51 the lead for the Lady Badgers of Wayne. Whitehorse shot up on the way, not going to go, and the rebound's going to come down. The bounce pass is going to go outside. Here come the Lady Badgers. Up the floor is Brian. Brian now has it stolen away out there by Yellowman. And she'll head to the hoop, up and in. Thomasina Yellowman with 2 more. She's got 4. Lady Raiders have scored 13 points in this fourth quarter. 77-53 the lead for the Lady Raiders. Shot up and good out there for McKenna Bryan. There's another 2 points for the Lady Badgers. 79-53 the lead for the Lady Badgers. Over to Rochelle Philfred, and she drives the lane, and it's going to go to the free throw line as she draws the foul. Rochelle Philfred going to the free throw line for the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. She's 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Now 4 of 5, missing that one. Now checking in is going to be Giles. Amanda Giles checks in for the Wayne Lady Badgers. And Mitchell into the lineup. Shot up, not going to go for Philfred. Here come the Lady Badgers. Brian jumps one from the top of the key, not going to go. Gets her own rebound, puts another one up. It's not going to go. Rebound's going to come, and here comes Philfred. And now it's going to be knocked away, and it's going to go to the Lady Badgers. 1:51 to go. The Lady Badgers lead it 79-53 over the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. Lady Raiders with the basketball. Shot up and good. Philfred gets the deuce. Here come the Lady Badgers, having a little trouble now. Now there's going to be a 10-second call on the Lady Badgers. Had trouble getting it up the floor. Right back to the Lady Raiders. Philfred puts one up, not going to go. The rebound's going to come down and go to the Lady Badgers. Brian will clear it out and head down the floor. Now it's going to go to Tegan New, right over to Brian. Brian kicks it out top to Tegan New. Shot not going to go. There's one that's up and in for Chapel. She's got 5. Here's Philfred with the shot outside, not going to go. The rebound's going to come down to Whitehorse to Philfred. Her shot's not going to go, and the rebound finally down to the Lady Badgers, and they'll come up the floor with 45 seconds to go. There's going to be a whistle and a foul, and a timeout is going to be called. So there's a quick timeout. 81-55 the lead for the Wayne Lady Badgers. We'll take a timeout. This is the Big O Tires of Evanston, Wyoming presentation of the Utah 1A Girls State Tournament from the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah.
This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Wayne High School Lady Badger Boosters.
M&D Auto Parts and Repair, 24-hour towing, Goodyear tires, all types of repair, foreign, domestic, and farm equipment. M&D Auto Parts and Repair.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
Back to the action we go with 35 seconds to go. Wayne Lady Badgers with the 81-55 lead. Shot bounces around, does not go in, but there's one that's going to be up and in for Blackburn. Blackburn gets two. 83-55 the lead for the Lady Badgers with 15 seconds to go. Outside, it's going to go to Whitehorse. Yellow man with the shot. It's not going to go. Rebound's going to come down. It's going to be given off to Colby Clark. Clark now down the floor. Clark to work out down the floor. That's going to be a final score now. The Wayne Lady Badgers, 83. And the Whitehorse Lady Raiders, 55. We'll take a timeout and come back and wrap things up. More games to come, and you can watch it all online at kadqradio.com, live.ksl.com, watchit.deseretnews.com.
At Wyoming Dental Specialties, we specialize in orthodontics, endodontics, and oral surgery. Our endodontist is simply a tooth doctor. He performs procedures like root canals. Our orthodontist will straighten your teeth using products like braces and Invisalign. Our oral surgeons deliver specialized treatment, such as dental implants and tooth extractions. So save your time and money, stay local, and come to Wyoming Dental Specialties.
Not knowing where to shop can give people a headache. Don't worry, your hometown grocer in Wayne County has it all. Fresh produce, outstanding meat selections, full-service deli, and full line of health and beauty. Royals Food Town in Loa is your one-stop market. They have all your hunting and fishing goods. Royals Food Town also serves homemade Mexican food every Saturday. Avoid the headache. Come into your hometown grocer. Royals Food Town in Loa.
This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Whitehorse High School Lady Raider Boosters.
Montezuma Well Service. For all vacuum, winch trucks, and roustabout services, call the team at Montezuma Well Services.
The Whitehorse High School staff, helping our students strive for excellence in all they do. Whitehorse High School.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
Back as we quickly wrap it up, more games still to come. 83-55 win for the Wayne Lady Badgers over the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. That means the Wayne Lady Badgers finish 5th and the Whitehorse Lady Raiders finish 7th here at the state basketball tournament. This has been a sports production and sports broadcast of Old West Media Incorporated and Cook Brothers Broadcasting. No portion of this production can be used to rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated.
You've been watching a Big O Tires of Evanston, Wyoming presentation of the UHSAA 1A Girls Basketball State Championship Tournament at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah, and online at kadqradio.com, at live.ksl.com, and at watchit.deseretnews.com. Today's games were also brought to you by Cook Brothers Broadcasting and Deseret Digital Media. Thank you, and we hope you've enjoyed this presentation of Utah High School Girls Basketball.